Hello, we're back here, and in the last session, we talked about growing your business, which by sharing your referral link, getting to know what to share for product or recruitment, organizing your social media platform, and tracking all your online activities with Google Search Console. That's what we had there in the last section. So in this section, we are going to be talking about e-commerce, global sales, and recruitment. It's a bit similar to what we have done already in the last module, but there's some certain things that we also need to understand in that regard. So let's get into it right now. So first of all, you need to understand that your shop new life. So just like the same way you have back office, you also have the front office, which is your shop new life. Then not just only that, you also need to get ready for the updates. Yes. So this shop new life, it's your own Amazon, it's your own eBay, it's your own Jumia, Konga, depending on whatever anyone you pick up. It's just like an e-commerce business platform. All the company product is already here globally. So the country that you select here will determine the product that are available in that country. So all the products in different countries are not exactly the same. Some products are available in some countries, some are not available in another country. And that could due to a lot of reasons. It could be regulatory authority, uh, it could be product registration. It takes time to register just one product. In some countries, to register one product can take 2 years, can take 1 year, depend the way it is. It's also depend on the way the country wants such product to be named. A lot of things, compliance and the rest in that regard. So you need to know what product. In some certain country, you will never see phyto defense. Yeah. Some countries also have more product than each other. But whatever it is, you just need to know that you are operating e-commerce website like this from a shop new life, and you can operate in all the countries that are here. One, Australia, Benin, Bosnia, so and so on. Let me just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. This is the first market, 26. So this market can call this market 26 here. So we can call this market North America. Um that is US, Canada, and probably Mexico. Yeah, can call it North America. Then Asia, there are two, Asia and Pacific. So we can call those Philippines, Singapore, and the rest. Just to put a perspective to that, so we want to know all the markets where you can operate. So you can just go to neolife.com, neolife.com, just to have an idea of all the markets as available to you once you get ready for global e-commerce website, global.com. So when you get to e-commerce.com, neolife.com, you will see all the markets. And you are seeing this now, a better way to sign up and save. So this is just a notification about the new website that are coming up, which is yet to circulate in all the other country, but it's currently currently working in US and Canada right now. I signed up somebody through that link. It's called Better Smart Starts. Yeah, in August. Yes, Smart Starts. The person is from US, so you can leverage on that. Should in case you are wondering, you can check my video on this same YouTube channel if you're watching from YouTube channel. If you don't know my YouTube, uh, so this video it goes to available on different platform, paid platform, and it's also going to available on YouTube. But the YouTube it's exclusive for people that are on monthly subscription on the member area. So when I mention YouTube, I'm not saying public. So YouTube have what we call public, unlisted, and member. So it's not available for unlisted. It's not available for public. It's only available for members. So when I say YouTube, by the time you go to my YouTube and say, I can't find the video, you are not going to see the video. But actually on YouTube, when you click join member, you are going to see that join to be a member. You'll be able to access this. So I have to make that clear. Okay. So here now, you see North American, US and Canada. So that's the market. You see African market, you can see Southern Africa, Eastern Africa, Western Africa. So that's the market for that. You can operate there. Yes, with one new life ID. You can see Asia and Southern Pacific. You see Philippines, Singapore, you have Australia and New Zealand in that category. Then you have North Europe, Northern Europe here. You have Estonia, United Kingdom, and the rest. Then you also have Southern Europe. Among Southern Europe, Bosnia, Croatia, and Romania are already integrated into these markets. Yeah, Bosnia, can you see it? Croatia and Romania, yes, already being integrated into this market, so you can access them. However, there are some other markets that are not yet integrated, like Italy has its own market, so that takes care of .it. So that takes care of Italy, Germany, France, in that sense. Okay, so you need to know these things because you'll be operating a global market, global business, and people will be reaching out to you when you started putting content on the internet to be your WhatsApp, so you know the right now, you know the kind of link to send to them, basically, in that regard. So this is a foundation. So for this UK here, you can see that there's no UK here, there's no Denmark here. So how do you copy the link to them? So their own shop is different. They don't use Shop No Life. So what do you use for UK? That's Denmark, Sweden, and the rest. There's a warehouse in Sweden. Yes, but deliver the entire, there's DPD that is delivered in UK and some other within that axis. So New Life shop, that is what they use in UK, Sweden, and the rest. New Life shop. So in Africa, North America, Northern Europe, some part of Northern Europe, which already been called the first 26 countries that I mentioned, use shopnewlife.com, and the other ones use these new life shops. However, the good news, you can operate across all this. So I just show you in one of the videos, in one of the session, I have a team member in UK who says, and I still have stuff around that. So you can see on this market, you have UK, Denmark. Don't forget, it's not the same link. New life shop, that's how you get that. UK, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Iceland, Ireland, Latvia, Lithuania, Norway, Poland, and Sweden. So this is another market. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is another 12 markets. So if you had these 12 markets, I'm just trying to tell you the power of your new life ID. So if I'm not mistaken with this, my counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if you add this 11 to 26, that is 37, meaning with your one ID, your one ID. So let's take that again. With your one ID, let me show you, like my ID, because you know your ID is also on your Shop New Life, just in case you don't know. So let me show you. If you click on your name, remember I told you I'm Mission Nutrition Startup. I click View Profile. You see your details. Yeah. So can you see with this your one ID? So you can see where the distributor is coming from. With this your one ID, distributor name. So your picture, if you have updated your picture from the back office as well, we show there. This me here. Uh, my name that I choose for New Life Nutrition Startup. Okay. I reside in Lagos, Nigeria. My phone number, my email, the connection to all my social media, because people don't just want to come, people want to connect back to you. So you need to feel these things. So you might be wondering, how do you feel that? You come to your manage my referral. From manage my referral here, you fill in all the details there. Yes, fill in the details. Can you see nutrition startup that I said, my name, my phone number, my email? You fill all those things there. Yeah. So So that is how it's going to show. Can you see my social media? I feel all my social media I can't hear. So anything that you don't feel, then you save change. Anything you don't feel, you won't see. So you have it there. So all this is linked to my YouTube, to my Instagram, and the rest. So you can also write a little story about yourself, but I decided to just leave my story the way the New Life put it there. Okay, I can see. Thank you for visiting my independent New Life. So you have this now. So remember, this is even from Philippines, but anywhere somebody is checking from, they can still see this thing. So what took us to this place? Um, okay, I think because I signed up, I expect to actually see the ID somewhere. So I don't know why the ID is not showing. So let me try Nigeria. I don't know why the ID is not showing, but I think I guess. But I know what it is, but I want to check Nigeria now. So so can you see this is my ID? So let me switch another country. I know what it is. Yes. Why do I know? Because I'm a digital marketer and I know how policy works. And I'm going to tell you exact reason why it's not showing there. But I still want to check if that is obtainable for United States and Canada too. Yes. I'm switching to United States. Why is this taking slow? I want to see if that is obtainable. So again, it's not my ID is not available. But if I'm in Africa, so my ID is showing. Anyway, I don't actually see anything really, really bad. It's just an ID. If you want to use my ID, go and use my ID to buy products. So I make money in that sense. But because of the keywords ID means so many things in different countries. It's like identity number right now. But it will take time before NeoLife will now started explaining. So in United States, there's what we call CC, uh, the CCPA. So California Consumer Protection Act. Yeah, yes. California Protection Consumer Protection Act. So it has a lot of rules and policy about personal information. And if an ID is being opened, it will take the new life a longer time to let them know that this is not the kind of ID that are thinking about. You know, their social security number and the rest there. Then also for New Life to explain that. So that is the reason privacy policy and the Consumer Act. Remember in one of the section I talked about things that are applicable in different countries. So you need to brace yourself with some of these. I get to know all this because I do business worldwide. So I know uh, what to do when it's come to consent, which is very important, and the law of the land. You read about all those things, especially if you want to do global business. So that is not available. In case you are checking from US, because this video is for anybody around the world. You are checking for US, that's not available because of this, because the consent has to be taken. California um, Consumer Private Act. Then even in Africa, let me check Southern Africa. Nigeria also have a data protection law now, which is NDPR. And that is why if you check any shop no life in Nigeria at the bottom, you see the no life already register for that. Let's check that out. These are some education right now that you need to know. Yeah, serious one that you need to know. So let me switch to Nigeria. Uh, I think South Africa open when I check it that time, right? Let me see. South Africa also have their own, they call it Popia, but yeah, so we see open. It's called Popia. That is Personal Information Act. Yes, Popia. Popia. That's what we have in South Africa. But I just want to show you that New Life is in compliance. Anyway, I'm already getting to that compliance, which is like our next module. But this is very important to know why some certain things are not available in some certain country. And for the Europe, so for Nigeria is NDPR, National Data Protection Regulatory. Yes. Then for Southern Africa is POPIA, for US and the rest, CCPA, that's California Consumer Privacy Act, and for European GDPR, yeah, GDPR, yeah, General Data Protection, yes, GDPR, General Data Protection Regulators. So that is why, just in case you are watching or you bought this because from that axis, that is why you're unable to see your ID, NeoLife listing your ID on that particular. It's because of all this data protection regulation. So you don't want them to give NeoLife an FE fine. You have been hearing giving fine to Meta and all those big tech companies. You don't want NeoLife to. So I guess that is reason for that. We're a bit already into privacy policy, but again, because you're operating a global business, you need to know some of these things and why it's not happening. For example, in Africa, you can run ad that click to WhatsApp. In Europe, you cannot run ad to that click to WhatsApp because of all this privacy policy. I'm able to give you this, share this type of information because I am a professional digital marketing professional, 10x data meta certified, not just a new life promoter. Yes, not just a new life promoter. So, but and it's also going to guide you uh over the venture directly. So you already know how to share the products for US and other country within Africa, especially all the countries that are here. So when somebody wants to buy the products as you're operating a global business, you know that you can search and lock with the currency of that country. Then, in case you're wondering how will you know the abbreviation, once you just come here, like Nigeria, you see NG. So if you don't know a particular country, so when you're thinking of Philippine now, if you click Philippine now, it's PH that you're going to use to log the currency. You need to know this as you're operating a global business. If it's Romania now, it's RO that you're going to use to lock the currency so that it show that for Singapore, it's SG that you're going to lock the currency. Remember, we locked the currency in the last section, the last class. If you are South African rand is ZA that you're going to use to lock. Lesotho is LS, and Australia is AU, and lastly for now, Benin Republic is BJ. So you can just go through this to know what are different abbreviations you can use to lock the currency in that sense. So, but when you look at this, you have all the countries, but there's no UK, there's no Lithuania, there's no Denmark. Yeah. So how do you share when people want to buy from that? So that's what I'm going to share with you. So if you are from any of the countries that I've mentioned, Africa, either East, West, Southern Africa, or you are from US or Europe, with same your ID, you can actually do that. So what you need to do, so if somebody wants to buy products from any of these country here, UK, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Iceland, Ireland, Latvia, Norway, I think I've mentioned it there before. I don't know, I like that country. I have not been there. I just like them. Poland and Sweden. So if you want to buy and you want to use your regular ID, how do you do that? So what you need to do is to go to the browser, right? Because you also need to check it. So there's this for the product for registration, but let's take the registration first. For registration, remember that I said, remember that I said I might need to put this on the description section, or you can reach out to me if you want to get it. So let me do. So remember that I said uh for UK is NeoLife shop. So for registration is the link is I had to study this to get it. The link is NeoLife shop /I/registration .html question mark types cost to reseller. Then you now put your ID. So for example, if I'm from Nigeria or anywhere or US, you know it's 3 digits that starts. But for UK, it's 2 digits. For the UK, yeah, it's 2 digits. How do I know that it's 2 digits? So because you want to log in with Shop No Life, you log in with 3 digits, right? But if you want to log in on UK website, it's 2 digits. So the abbreviation is 2 code here. So you cannot use, for example, Nigeria is 063. You cannot use it. It will not go. Okay, I think it's going now. Let me try. If it is go, this would be a good news. This would be a good news if everything has now linked together. Wow, it has not yet. So it's usually 2 code here. So 14, every country has their code. UK is actually 14 in that sense. So Denmark has, but it's 2 digits. So what do you do in this? So here you omit the first zero. Every country started with zero. I mean, in the Shop No Life market, right? So you omit the first digit. For Nigeria as an example now, instead of 03, you say 63. Then you put your number 2990942. That is my, so if you need this, you can request. I will drop it. You can request either on the comment section Could be on the seller, it could be on system.io, it could be on YouTube, anywhere you're watching this from. So just request on the comment. I'm going to share you. So what you are going to do is just replace your ID, omit the first zero with this. So this is for registration. As you can see, registration here. So now this is UK shop registration. Like it cover all those 11 countries that I mentioned, like all these countries, it covers them. So you click, yeah. So any other, so the person I want to register will fill the name. So guess what? On the distributor, because you have your ID there, it's already code there, and they cannot remove it. Yeah. I'm pressing backspace now. I cannot remove it. So when this person register via your link, so maybe you are talking about New Life in in UK, for example, or any of those countries that we mentioned here, and you put that your link there. So when they click it to register, it's automatically filled there. Yes, yeah, it's some URL stuff. So it's automatically filled there. So I'm able to understand this kind of thing because I told you guys, I started my career as a web developer, pivoting to marketing, then a new life distributor as we are moving on. So this is how it is for the new life registration. When it's come to products, the link is similar but not the same. Okay, the product code is different. So for the products, so when somebody wants to buy products, it's not the same. It's also shopnewline.com/i/shop. So sponsor, then you put your ID there, 2990942. So again, when you send this link to that particular person that want to buy, or you embed it on your blog, on social media link, and anywhere you put it to that you want to use to drive traffic. So when they get to this place, whatever that they buy, because all this one is just about shop, buy products. Whatever they buy from here will still automatically count for you. Yeah, because your ID will be waiting for them. Yeah, let's show you there. Can you see? Yeah, can you see? And nobody can remove it. Yes. So remember, we are operating in international business and we're talking about global e-commerce sales right now. I've talked about the registration, talk about it. So this is how you do it for the other side of the countries. Remember, I said if you for the market of United Kingdom, Denmark, and the rest, that 11 market is shop at neolifeshop.com. Why for the shop no life, which is the normal one, the first one, this other market, which is Northern America, some part of Northern Europe, Africa, Southern Pacific, and Asia. So you do this one. So that is, I think I've done justice to this. Yes, that's how to do your global sales and recruitment. Should in case you still have any question or concern and you didn't get it clearly, you can drop your comment, your feedback at the comment section, and I will reply you on that. So I'll see you in the last module. See you then. Bye-bye.